Welcome to Podcapers, the official podcast for Place to Hang Your Cape. And this week, it was either this, the live-action movie, or the Scoob movie. I think we made the right choice. Cue the music! Hello there, Capers, and as I said, welcome to Podcapers, the official podcast for Place to Hang Your Cape. My name's Scott James Merridew, and this is the show where we talk about various geek and nerd-related topics, and I'm joined each week by a very special different guest. It's Alex Mirabal.
Hi.
Hi, Alex, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm running out of ways to introduce all of you guys that keep on coming on the show.
That's fair.
God. So, what we're doing is we did this a couple of episodes ago with Birdemic with Gillian de Blasio, and now because it's the month of October, we're doing a very spooky audio commentary on Scooby Doo. Yay!
Yes. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. This is such a fucking great movie, and it's not one of the bad Scooby movies, which there are a lot of them.
I mean, considering how prolific Scooby-Doo is, it's a miracle we get any good movies at all, but there are some out there, and this was my childhood, to be perfectly honest with you. I never saw, when I was a kid, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. I went straight to this one because it's all my local Blockbuster had, you know? You don't know, kids today, they don't know, they got all the Netflixes and the Hulus. Back in my day, you went down to the video shop, and if they didn't have what you wanted, then you got nothing, mister!
I think actually, because my brother was obsessed with Scooby Doo, so I think we ended up buying all the VHSs for these movies. But the one I watched a lot was Zombie Island, only because my brother thought it was funny that it scared the shit out of me. But this one was
a scary fucking movie. In fairness,
it is scary. It's very scary. This movie is less scary, but does include the Hex Girls, so that's like 99% more gay.
I mean. Before, I'm not sure if I want to talk about this now but I actually, I recently, in preparation for this show, actually, I saw online on the Independent website that there was an interview between the journalists there and the voice actors of the Hex Girls, Jennifer Hale and the two others whose name I forget, but also man whose first name I forget, but last name Kopp, who created the Hex Girls, who is himself gay and has written a bunch of LGBT media, but never intended for the Hex Girls to be such queer icons, but is very much happy that they are. And I just, I might put a link in the description. Just check out the interview, because it's really great that all these guys at the interview still are so enamored with these characters, much like the rest of us are.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hex Girls, like, changed early 2000 children. Like, there was an awakening. The Hex Girls is the reason why all of like the weird amalgamation mix between millennials and Gen Z, like that middle generation that doesn't really have a name, that's why we're all gay.
Pretty much, yeah. But we will get into all of that later on. But before we do that, we once again have to mention that on the Place to Hang Your Cape store, there is 10% discount off from the 1st of October all through the month of October for all A Place to Hang Your Cape products. There's plenty of new merch in the merch store, including our brand new 10th anniversary logo, which you can get on t-shirts and phone cases and all sorts. All you need to do is just go to aplacetohangyourcape.com. That's apduhyc.com/merch and type in the code CAPE10 to get 10% off for the whole of October. You can thank us later. But now, let's just dive right into it. So the way this works, Capers, is you get to watch the movie along with us. Go find it. I don't know where you find it exactly, but if you've got it, load it up and get ready to press play once we count down from 3 to 1, and on 1, press play. Alex, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's make the terror time start again. In 3, 2, 1. Beware the moon! Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Followed shortly by the Witch's Werewolf. Afterwards, the Witch's Mummy.
Yeah.
They had a bit of a theme going. Rick Cop, that was the guy.
The second I pressed play, Selena decided, "Oh, spooky movie! It's time for me to sit on your lap."
You know, to a creationist, this is the scary part.
Yeah.
See, this is what old Scooby-Doo did best. It built up atmosphere. Wasn't afraid to, let's make things a little bit creepy and sinister to begin with. We'll do the silly shit later, you know? Look out, dude. Your shadow is following you.
The shadow looks fucking weird. Now, for someone who says that she can't see without her glasses, she saw him pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just amazed that they were able to stand still for that long. Like, how long were they all waiting there?
They did the mannequin challenge before it was cool.
Also, saber-toothed tigers had dog collars for some reason.
Stop standing here, you fucking children. Keep moving.
Sure was nice of those big mummy zombie things to just hold in place as they're about to lunge forward with their weapons.
Yeah.
Back off, I have a club!
It's the LEDs they hide in their masks. It makes it impossible to see. Gotta take a second and aim.
Aha! We defeat you with the power of a net!
I've had D&D characters get thwarted by a net before, so that's realistic.
Fair enough. Yeah, very polite monsters tapping people on the shoulder to remind them that they're still there.
Right?
How many variations of this song have there been? Well, I don't want to look at the insurance premiums of this museum.
Right. The exhibits are kind of mixed.
Yeah, I mean, we had medieval, we had Greek, and then we had Cro-Magnon stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really getting the flow of history here.
Yeah, no, there's torture devices. Just like at the ends of hallways.
Oh no, a random foot tripping us over. Our one weakness. Oh god, they are all gonna get sued.
Oh yeah. You may have destroyed all of her things, but it's worth it because you caught.
He's here.
Ah.
Voiced by Tim Curry.
Yeah.
I'm here to make the movie sexier. No way!
Oh man, how could we have figured it out?
They look genuinely offended, like, hey!
Excuse you.
You haven't been kids since the 60s, and even then that was kind of suspicious.
Is he trying to do American?
I mean, it's Tim
constantly
Curry. You
forget.
never. He's always that sort of mid-Atlantic sort of.
I constantly forget that he's supposed to be American, which is hilarious because that's actually a plot point.
I'm quite the stalker.
I'm American.
I mean, I'm slightly distracted from the accent by the fact that this was a time when we all thought the ponytail was sexy on men.
Right. I mean, because that's what Stephen King was rocking. This is just Stephen King.
Wow, movie, you're really trying to convince us that Velma might be attracted to a man. Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing, though.
Question
Tim
why I was
Curry.
in this closed hotel at night. Hiding behind tapestry. And the gayest bands.
That's the thing. So Tim Curry is actually a huge fan of Scooby Doo. He
Right.
was going to be Rowan Atkinson's character in the live-action movie, but then he found out Scrappy Doo was going to be in the movie, and he hates him. So he said, "Nope, not doing it." So at least he got to be in a movie. Ooh, how pretty.
It was really nice.
See, millennials, like, people were doing selfies before you invented it. You're not special.
Yeah, he's like, shut the fuck up. I don't need this. I didn't need like a 5-hour car ride where you're just talking about my books. I just want to drive. If that car could even do a 5-hour drive. Leaf peeper sounds lewd.
I'm here to make Mayor Quimby look subtle.
I can't believe his real last name is my boy. And here's all of our red herrings.
I was about to say, yeah.
I love when they give Fred himbo energy.
We stopped running the I Met the Ghost of Oakhaven and Died t-shirts. They didn't sell very well.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe it's because I'm English, but then whenever someone mentions the Puritans, I get a cold shiver up my spine.
Mm-hmm.
It was a simpler time. It was a gentler time when people shot each other in the face because they were on their land.
Mhm.
Actually, not much different from
Yeah,
today's
no, it
time.
hasn't changed. Especially not in this country.
Allow us to show you the white sanitized version of history.
Right. This is just fall enough to also be a Thanksgiving movie.
Wouldst thou? That's not how people talked back then.
Mhm.
Well, this is the high action stuff I tuned in to watch. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Meanwhile, the person in costume is just like, yeah, that's, I've got to pay for that. Comes out of my wages. I mean, are there any just persecutions? I feel like persecution of itself implies the unjustness.
Yeah.
Gay.
Mm-hmm.
Herbal remedies. Pronounce the H, man.
You know how hard that was for him, probably.
She kept a diary of all her herbal remedies. No, Tim, it's herbal. That makes no sense.
There's an H, clearly.
I need to work on my Tim Curry impression, to be honest.
Yes, let's dig up this entire town.
It was just lying there in the dirt, quite shallow-like. How we didn't find it, I don't know.
We didn't just leave it there for the children to find and make them feel better. Because it still ruined my career that she's a witch.
As the mayor, I've got nothing better to do.
Yep. Well, I don't know. So showing around probably the most famous resident, probably.
Well, say goodbye to your bank account.
Yep. Famous writer who? Now you're broke. Time to make movie deals.
Why was her eyes closed while she was carrying that big plate of food? That's just dangerous. But be sure to try his famous red herring.
Jeez. Your dudeness? Is that what he just said?
I don't know. I mean, even the original writers didn't quite know how to write hippies.
Are you ready, kids? That is sketchy as hell. Come on to the back.
Well, now I'm hungry. God damn it.
That sounds like a good pie, actually.
Yeah, because they really look like they love to eat. It's always the weirdest thing.
If they didn't talk about it constantly and nonstop.
That's where I got this accent.
Yeah, that's trying to explain why he kinda sounds British.
A keyboard! Wow! Posters, furniture. I've never seen stuff like this before.
Grateful Patient is my new band.
Do you follow the Grateful Dead?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was made at the time when the whole Wicca being really cool thing was quite popular. It's after things like Charmed and The Craft and things like that.
Oh,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
So it does have like a pretty like forgiving. I don't know, forgiving. Generous depiction of Wiccans that didn't exist really.
Yeah, well, because we were over the 80s satanic panic, and it was the 90s, man. Witches were cool. You know, maybe modern sensibilities would indicate that she wasn't a witch. Like, I don't think anyone from today times is saying, oh no, definitely a witch.
They're just like a take for granted. Witches definitely existed, and they were right. They were right to burn them.
I think of someone else who needs to burn. Oh my god! They're all just horrified.
Yeah. Guy's fucking scared. Please don't eat my hand while I put it down. Jeez.
Why are you making us watch this movie? Well, I know what I'm going to see in my nightmares tonight.
Yep. So is him. Dude's having a bad day. It's fine.
He's going to have a nervous breakdown. I love it. Why are you guys detectives that hunt down ghosts?
They own the car.
Ah, okay.
You know, when I was a kid, I always thought it was weird that Fred drives when it's supposed to be Shaggy's car. But as an adult who hates fucking driving, I understand.
See, this is the thing that's always I found interesting about Scooby Doo. All the criminals dress up like ghosts and monsters to drive people away, and yet here, the fact that there's a ghost or a monster is bringing people closer to it and drawing a lot of attention.
You know? So in this world, sometimes it's cool, but only sometimes.
Why
Now
are you
he's out
complaining,
of
dude?
business
Best day
forever.
of business you've ever had.
Yeah, I guess they are paying for it. He's just got to be closed for the next week while he restocks. That'd be crazy if a ghost showed up.
Yeah, we are 20 minutes in. Nothing.
There's no way. Oh my god, I love them.
I don't think they're going to really be into you guys.
Yeah. What is Scooby planning to get from this?
I know. What kind of fucking super fast metabolism do you have? Are you both the Flash?
Exactly.
I heard a really funny joke. Shit. Okay. You know what? She's chucking fire at you. I think fear is warranted in this situation.
Yeah. You're allowed to be cowards from the fireballs.
It's just glitter. They're made of wood. I like how she's just constantly checking in with him.
Yeah, she has to finish everything she says with Ben.
And he just says nothing.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he wasn't intended to be in this scene. They just have to be like, and you're here too.
My god, it sounds like a million teens discovering their sexuality.
Yes.
I mean, this song has been in my head for 21 years.
As it deserves.
One of the actors, not Jennifer Hale, but the other one, is a singer from this band, The Go-Go's.
Oh, that tracks.
So, professional people. I'm a Hex Girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you. I mean, it helps that it's just a really rocking song.
Mm-hmm.
It's little dated, little corny. I don't care. It's awesome. Tune.
I mean, that, like, basically is all of the rock that they put in these Scooby Doo movies. Kind of corny, but fucking slap.
I mean, the main one, Thorn, played by Jennifer Hale, always looked to me like Mary Jane Watson if she was a vampire.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, though. Congratulations, kids, you're all bisexual now. Have fun with that.
This is where it starts. The indoctrination.
We are the gay agenda. Oh, he came across so Nigel Thornberry in that moment.
That was,
I thought you girls were smashing. Yeah, sure, just make up a term like eco-goths, and then immediately say that they don't need approval. God, these three are awesome.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, I'd watch out for CDs if I were you. Good for a while, and then they're suddenly gonna go.
Get on Spotify early.
They made me feel things that I find very confusing and scary. Oh god, yeah, they keep trying to push this as well. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't work, Fred and Daphne, in certain contexts, but I'm just saying
both of
them
need to get their compulsory heterosexuality out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's
I mean, it's not
That's
nearly as bad as in Mystery Incorporated when Velma and Shaggy went out.
Oh, God, yeah.
And they broke up because he wanted to spend more time with his dog than her.
You know how that usually works. That's what kills relationships all the time.
If I had a penny. We've got to sneak up in this barn, otherwise it'll hear us. After 30 years, Velma knows perfectly how to manipulate these two.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell. First Shaggy gets Ultra Instinct level power, and then he becomes like a ninja. Well, I jiggled it, and that didn't do anything. I'm out of ideas.
Let's take some time to talk about this.
Hashtag bring back bad dreams.
They're so into it, which is just the best.
That's the thing, you have to credit the performances as well, because it never comes off as cynical.
Exactly. Like, you're supposed to like these characters a lot.
Wow, she is okay.
Yeah, like totally fine.
Not even
Definitely have a concussion, but I mean, none of this is suspicious. Like, it's just this dude doing errands. Also, why would you just say that while you're walking by people, you fucking weirdo?
And where did Scooby Doo get that wig? Jeez. I'd like to see just a scene after scene of them just following this guy around as he goes around his nightly business and he doesn't actually do anything. I thought the mystery was the mystery of the ghost.
Yeah. No one drives at night. That's absurd. You notice how everyone's just walking everywhere and not driving anywhere because it's the middle of the night. It's past driving curfew.
Fun fact, there was at one point talks of a Hex Girls solo spin-off show, movie, something.
It should have happened.
It should have happened, but it never did. They popped up a couple of times since this, but
yeah. Oh, they were in a few episodes of the TV show. Various TV shows. And you don't know any better. Daphne, if you've established you don't know goddamn shit about witches and Wiccans.
You know, if there's one thing that's going to tip someone off that they're being followed, it's the diggity sound effect.
I love old hand-drawn animation where you can see what it is that's going to be interacted with.
Yeah. Fair play, it's taking its time.
Mm-hmm.
This crappy old barn!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I died here, in this barn. There's been 4 barns, but this one's my death one. Strike. Except it's a single pin, so I guess it would be a spare. I don't know.
Oh, favorite joke coming. Hey, here we go. Not that. There we go. Classic glasses joke. Never gets old. I'm just going to say
literally was just
blue meth.
Yeah. He's just running errands in the middle of the night. That's not suspicious.
I'd pay for it, but I'm already tapped out after the restaurant bill.
Right. That's not sus at all.
Sus AF. Thelma, you have to actually say it out loud.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not going to understand.
Love how everything's still just plugged in.
Fuck him up, Luna. Or is it Dusk? I can never remember.
Yeah, you know what? The only one that matters is Thorn. The other two are there.
Geez, someone turn off the wind fan.
Just a singular deed. It's only ever done one thing bad in its life.
Yeah, I don't know if you know much about history, Ghost, but they did some other bad stuff back then. Oh. Defeated with the power of Tom and Jerry logic. Actually, his traps go, it's not the most ingenious. He used to do like Rube Goldberg stuff.
How did the mayor not tip him off? Like,
I don't know.
Be like, hey, maybe don't go out as the witch tonight because they're looking for you.
No, it's Thorn! Don't ruin the illusion!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely don't have any involvement, you fucking sketch.
And a silent engine, apparently.
Yeah, and who the fuck is driving the car? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because when I look at him, I think strong.
Right. Also, who was driving the truck? Was he just so?
Oh, it's all of these
Right.
people, I guess.
Yeah.
Imagine a politician doing something underhanded in this day and age. Oh, wow. They're laying on the shame real thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Wiccan like a genetic thing? I'm pretty sure it isn't.
It's a religion.
Like I'm 1/16 Jewish.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, imagine though that doesn't work quite as well. 1/16 Christian? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Ew. Who was like, yeah, I want to give this to the dog for a sick prank? This thing that I put in my mouth.
What's up? God.
Or maybe just use the fact that you have a famous author here.
So we decided to use your family name as a publicity stunt. What? Okay, that's cool. Like, as far as story construction, mystery construction goes, that's cool.
Right. What is that walk cycle on Shaggy?
I don't know. They always walked weird. Shaggy
Right, but
lolloped
he,
his arms around.
It's not his arms, it's his legs. He kicks out his legs.
It's almost like you were very stupid and sloppy when searching for your ancestors' remains.
Right.
I cannot be bought. Oh, I guess he can. Oh, God.
It's a weird noise.
Fair warning, Tim Curry's Tim Curryness is going to get very strong right now.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Power Finger Death, Magic Jar. This looks suspicious.
I mean, it's been hundreds of years.
Those archaeologists were happy to go to prison for random destruction and, all that fraud stuff. Unless he lied to you about it. Like, hey, can you help me find my ancestors', medical journal? God, he's got the book in his hands for 5 seconds and he's always saying, I'm a mortal, I'm a warlock.
Mm-hmm. Don't even want to take that home, figure out exactly what each spell does and research. No, alright, we're just gonna go right in.
Sunshine is my destroyer. Oh wait, that's the other movie. Ooh. Oh, okay then, since you asked nicely.
Yeah. Now the actual good part of the movie starts.
I've discovered I like girls.
Being a warlock cured my nearsightedness.
I mean, Spider-Man logic, you know?
Yeah.
Oh god,
Woof.
he's copying from the playbook of fucking Jafar.
Yep. Just notice he's like all leg. He's like 90% leg.
Maybe look up.
He's a fucking purge.
Even a fucking circle of fire, dear god. We're fucking 43! Do you maybe want to pace yourself, dude?
Right.
I'm just going to let you go, apparently. I'm not going to do anything to stop you.
You'd think with all that power he'd be able to do faster transportation than just sprinting.
Not even sprinting, he's just already gets tripped up by pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's a
This
question.
is why you take Eldritch Blast.
Okay. This is a private matter, capers. Shut up. So, here's a question, though. Is doing witchcraft illegal in the US?
No.
Like, so what could he be arrested for? Oh,
attempted murder at this point.
fair enough.
I don't know how admissible witness testimony about magic would be.
And apparently, the book makes him be able to do acrobatics.
Yep. Sick flips.
Oh, the animation budget just went up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He just loves laughing. It's fun to laugh.
I understand.
Oh god, it's the end of Highlander! I'm getting a real mommy dearest vibe here.
Yeah.
Really going with the whole thee thou thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have Wi-Fi here.
Exactly.
Dude, you could summon lightning from the sky. What is it going to take?
Yeah, that's not how patrons work.
I mean, look, she can cast Blight. What can he do?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, fuck. I haven't thought this through at all.
Well, guess what? You ain't good.
Oh, good lord, I've been bubbled. Someone call Green Lantern.
Now he's Hamster Boy.
Guys, end of the fucking world. What does it take? Oh, apparently that. She hadn't had any Scooby snacks. I guess they would have let the world end. Guys, eat later, avert Ragnarok now! You know, as powerful as she is, she still can't kill Fred Jones.
I don't know, he's too powerful. I was about to say, it's the ascot. He doesn't have an ascot in this one.
All I know is maybe do something else other than conjuring Linus from Charlie Brown's worst nightmare. Jeez. She can do that! Animate pumpkins or do that! Ugh.
What did Scooby do that he's not pure of heart?
Good point. Hey, Turkey's a vicious man.
Yeah, turkeys fucking suck, even if they're not giant.
The big gobbly gits.
They deserve some revenge. We have a holiday where we just systematically murder them.
I will avenge my brothers!
Well,
It's a pumpkin. What could it do to you?
kick it. It'll...
Yeah, see? The most mild of blunt force.
She could have whacked it with that churner. Probably would have had the same effect.
Yeah.
She fucking hates doors. I don't like this.
Nah.
Yeah,
That has some very problematic connotations.
yeah.
Fucking how big is that house?
It's long. It's real long.
It's either that or defeated with the power of rock and roll. What do you think is going to work better?
Both.
Oh yeah, there's this running joke in these movies where Scooby didn't know he was a dog.
Yeah.
It was really stupid. That is just a look of pure sass.
Just grab it. You had so many opportunities to just grab the book.
Okay, like, is she a ghost or is she corporeal?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is she corporeal or not?
Again, with the pumpkins, God. You could not pick a more fragile vegetable.
There's literally a band that talks about how to defeat them.
Exactly. There you see a tree. That's better. It's a bit Last Unicorn, but you know what? Works.
Run. You waited too long.
Someone really liked the Evil Dead movies. God. Thank God it was bookmarked. That's right, kids. This is Thorn, a rocking, eco-goth witch. Ah. No, I'll never be in a pie. Curses! I've been defeated by the power of the gay agenda!
This is fine. Nope. You going too, Steven. Sorry.
Feel like they could try and help him. Just watching.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Accept your fates, Tim Curry.
Internal damnation. It's fine.
A man just died, Velma.
Yeah,
Could you
please.
not make a clever quip? That's it, I'm moving to Salem. Nothing creepy happens there.
Yeah.
and the world didn't end. So that's two things.
How's a giant turkey not okay?
I don't know. It's another song. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would pay good money for a Hex Girls album. Just saying.
Right.
Yeah, not you guys. Go away.
They have it's all unplugged and they don't make any noise because they're just terrible. Okay.
Yeah, but you guys did destroy a bunch of vegetable matter earlier. Like, how does that fit in with your eco-goth lifestyle?
Well, it was evil vegetable matter.
Fair enough. Like zucchinis. They must be destroyed. It was too hard to animate an audience, so we do this big bright light.
Yep.
Yeah, how are those two not in prison? Like, that's
they didn't
fraud.
actually kill each other. They would have to arrest a whole town, and that's just too much going on. Plus, the police were probably in on it.
Yeah. And that was one of the best Scooby Doo movies I've ever seen. And while I'm not a fan of the monsters and the ghosts and stuff being real, it kind of works here.
I like it. I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I stuck around for the credits ever, but this song also is great.
They're all great. They're all good.
They're all very good. Did Jennifer Hale sing? I mean, I guess it does sound like her.
I think she did.
That's very good.
I think all those actors did.
She's fantastic. I love her in everything.
She's brilliant. I mean, she did Bastila Shan in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, right?
I thought she was...
Wait, sorry. Billy Ray Cyrus did the opening song?
Oh my god. I missed that. Oh boy. Yeah, sung by Jennifer Hale. I mean, the only Star Wars thing I remember from her is Alia Sakura.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, but like she probably is in other Star Wars stuff. I just mostly know her as a shepherd, which is probably her most well-known role.
And that's the thing, you see, all three of them have said that they go to conventions, to promote other things and talk about other things, but the Hex Girls always come up.
Of course. It's just we're in the perfect time where everyone who grew up with this movie are now adults and can pay for conventions.
And we do joke, but I've heard stories about a lot of people who discovered they were gay or bisexual and various other things because of the Hex Girls. Like, they were one of the reasons why, when they were young, they discovered that. So, I mean, they're doing the Lord's work, helping people discover who they are. That's a good thing.
There's a theming of female characters with that like black hair, but with like colored streaks in it that like really got people in that time. Like Shigo was like,
oh yeah. So, yeah. Thank you, Hanna-Barbera, for the last gasp of the 90s that gave us a great Scooby Doo movie. Take fucking note, new Scooby Doo movie!
Yeah. I did not watch it, but I have no desire to.
Well, that was the Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I had a good time, did you?
Absolutely. This movie rules.
It's so cool. I've seen a few others of that that sort of Scooby Doo direct-to-DVD, direct-to-video run. It was basically, I've watched the first three. No, in fact, when I was a kid, I watched this one and the Alien Invader one.
Mhm.
And now I've seen three of them with Zombie Island. And they're just good movies. They're fun for the time, for what they are. It's always nice to go back to them. And I hope more people do so. Because that's the thing. As much as it was cool for kids to grow up with the Hex Girls, I want kids today to experience that.
Right.
Because I think that'll be a lot of fun. And hopefully many of them will be the Capers who watched along with us. I hope you had a good time, Capers. I know we certainly did. So we're going to end it there. Thank you very much, Alex, for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This ruled.
Not a problem. And remember, Capers, go to ap2hyc.com/merch. Use the code CAPE10 for 10% off all of our merch for the month of October. But if you enjoy the show, please tell your friends, shout it from the rooftops. And if you haven't already, go back into some of the other super episodes, like that time we talked about Scoop the movie with Gillian de Blasio. That was not fun. And you can listen to the show on iTunes, Podbean, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, or at podcapers.com. If you want to get in touch with us, suggest show topics, or maybe come on the show yourself, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at AP2HYC. Thank you very much to Dan Harris for our logo, the lovely microphone with the red and blue 3D glasses, and thank you for listening. This has been Podcapers, the official podcast or place to hang your cape. Earth, wind, fire, and air. Cue the music!